Watchers of Realms for just a little bit. I don't hope to be on for very long because it's already 12:40 a.m. and so I do want to go to bed sometime. But I do also want to do the guild bread and all that today. So I'm gonna first just check and see what I have to claim. Spend 7,500 stamina and you get 88,000 coins. Spend 8,000 stamina, claim 88,000 coins. Enhance gear by a total of 200 levels, claim 100,000 coins. Enhance gear by a total of 250 levels, claim 100,000 coins. Enhance gear by a total of 300 levels, claim 100,000 coins. 350 levels, another 100,000, 400 levels, another 100,000. So there we go. Lots of that. Then we have the daily challenges, clear any stages 5 times today. We got that. We get 5 engraved rings and 1 stamina potion sample. Spend 100 stamina today, get 5 engraved rings and 1 stamina potion sample. Level up heroes 3 times, get 5 engraved rings, 1 stamina potion sample. Obtain 1 piece of gear from Gear Raid. We get 5 auto fight chances and 5 engraved rings. Give friendship points 1 time. We get 10 friendship points and 5 engraved rings. Then perform 1 summon. Alright, we hadn't done that yet. Let's go ahead and do that. We're just going to summon 1 time and see what we get here. Alright, it is Skull, a 3-star fighter. It's with a galvanizing roar. Skull boots allies and lays enemies low. Able to regenerate health when low. Well, he's an interesting little ogre fellow. Or an orc. I suppose he's an orc, not an ogre. Alright, so, okay. That's all fine and well. We'll go back and go to where were we? Quests. Daily quests. Claim the 2 4-star psychic power shards and 5 engraved rings for that. We're going to go ahead and claim the 30 diamonds and 5 engraved rings from the doing 8 out of 8 of the things that we needed to do for that. Now, we haven't done the Tide Onslaught zone, I suppose, yet, so let's go ahead and get on that. Suggested BP for this is 197,798. Our current BP, after opening up those awesome jewelry slots and doing a little bit of leveling up of some folks, is 268,886. That's gonna, I think we're not gonna have any problems here. So we're gonna withstand wave 25. But wait, we have more tide talents perhaps to claim over here. Let's see what these want us to have. We have to invest in a total of 205 talent points in basic talents to be able to open this. What I'm looking for is if something has specific requirements that we have to have done a certain thing, then I want to go toward that thing so that we can open it when we get to it. So Mage Booster 4 reaches level 1. Let's see if we can. Alright, that just requires Arcane Defender to reach level 1. Which is there. Let's see, does it require anything? No, nothing specific. So, okay, we have damage dealt to non-elite monsters by mages is plus 50%. That seems fine. Let's go for it. Alright. So close this, get out of that, and then back over to this to withstand wave 25 here. Alright. A new deployable tile has been added. And where was it? Was it, just trying to find where exactly it is. I think it was a mage, thing, right? No? Maybe not? What if we just quit? Well, okay, so if I put quick deploy, will that replace all of my guys? Or would that just place the one that, that needs to go out? Okay, so it's down there. So, we could put any of our ground guys, essentially. I I don't have anything in particular that we don't already have out that I think is just amazing or something. I've been working on Cyclone. Let's go ahead and stick him out and see how he does. I don't know how he'll do. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and fight. Confirm assault? Sure. Let's go for it. Alright, and I think if I could speed it up, I would. I don't think that there's any way that I can. I think you just have to watch it at its normal speed. I don't think that there's going to be any trouble getting through this wave. I would be surprised if we had any issues here. As you can see, these skeletons are swarming, but they're just kind of getting wiped out as they go into that electrical field, pretty much. It does a phenomenal amount of DPS in this. So, if we go and look at the stats here, um, so actually this wolf person did amazing. The wolf girl, whatever her name is, I may have it. No, I don't even have it written down here. Oh, you know what? It's Phelan. That's her name. All right. So Phelan did really well. But Voltus was second with 729,320. Now, those are just so much higher than the next highest one, which is Arrogance. Over there, Arrogance is very good DPS, but as far as AoEs go, like it seems like the mage there, Voltus, does phenomenal. And apparently the wolf girl, Phelan, she does even better. So that's good to know. All right, we've got 40 diamonds, 20 epic skill dust, 9 talent points, and 1 rare crystal is your reward for that. So let's go back. We have some tide talents unlocked. I don't know that we want to get any yet. We could, but I think I want to wait and get one of these other ones. So we'll go ahead and withstand with 26 next. Alright, so we'll go ahead and fight and confirm assault. I didn't actually pay attention to how Cyclone did. That was an error on my part. I should, next time we look at the stats, hopefully I'll do that in a moment. He is not as high level as the rest, and I haven't upgraded him in a lot of ways yet. So it's highly possible that he'll be pretty low. But I do want to check. I feel like he has the potential to do some DPS later on. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, we're just kind of dropping these guys pretty handily. One thing I can say is that Cyclone hasn't taken any damage really, but at the same time, has he been doing any? I don't know. Let's see. We got the victory. Let's look at the stats real fast. Where does he place it? Okay, so he's in between Ain and this mage who is also not leveled up as high as he need to be, but both of those guys are above Bartok or whatever his name is. This guy here, this orc. He's lower. Borut, right? Borut. Alright. They're above Borut. Alright. So, we got 20 diamonds, 9 talent points, and 20 rare skill dusts for that. Let's give this another go. We'll go back over to Tide Talents because we have one to claim here now that wasn't available before. The next ones won't open up until we've spent more. So, we have Arcane Defender. When 2 platform heroes are deployed, triggers the following effect. An Arcane Defender is summoned to strafe enemies and deal AoE damage that scales with the average BP of the heroes. Elite monsters take extra damage. That seems very good. The other one is Heart of Protection. Healers, healing multiplier plus 25%. All requirements should be met. Okay, so, healing multiplier plus 25%. I don't know that we need that right now. Let's look and see what we'll need for the other things. Nothing specific there. Nothing specific there. Arcane Defender reaches level 1. So let's go ahead and get that next then. Arcane Defender. Get that upgrade. Alright. So that's when 2 platform heroes should deploy. Alright, then we go back here and withstand wave 27. Should be no problem. So let's go ahead and buy it. Confirm assault? Sure. Let's go. Now we've got the electrical field going crazy over here. Getting all kinds of goodness. That electricity field is just crazy. It just wiped them out. I mean, they make it through, but it's not great. Now, you'll see that we now have 2 different possible things to click there. One of them is the champion we had before, and one of them must be this Arcane Defender. So we have 20 diamonds, 9 talent points, and 20 rare skill dusts from that. So, cool. Got that. Let's claim the loot for the day. And it gives us 27 talent points, 3,500 gold, 20 stamina, and 32 rare skill dust for that. Let's go to the Tide Talents over here and have a quick look down here at what that's opened up. So far, we would still have to make another 30 points of expenditure to be able to open any of these guys here. Okay, we'd have to have Mage Boost 4 reaches level 1 to be able to do that. And Heart of Protection reaches level 1 to be able to do that. How about we go with, try to find the Mage Booster 4. Okay, we can't get that yet, because we haven't invested enough. So let's go ahead and get the Heart of Protection then, because that's the next one that makes the most sense here. That will give our healers a little bit better on their healing multiplier. Alright, now, get out of this. We got all that done. Let's go to, what, the quests, I think. Yes, and claim this reward right here. We get 5 engraved rings, 1 stamina potion sample. Now we go back here. We have rewards available on the storyline. So let's see what's up. Enhance the Twisted Blade set 3 pieces to level 4 for 1 hero. Let's claim that. 10,000 gold. Clear campaign stage 6-8. I'm not doing that right now, but later on. Let's go ahead over to him, see if he has anything fun. Nothing too exciting. Let's go ahead and refresh. And we're going to go through our 3 free refreshes and see if we can get anything that we need from this guy before the day is done. There is another Twisted Blade amulet here, and it feels like that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this Twisted Blade in. Now another free refresh. And nothing exciting in that group. So alright, we're done with those for now. Go ahead and go to heroes and see what we can do about their gear. Can we upgrade her? No, not yet. Go to the gear. Actually, I want to go to his gear first. Quick equip. Let's see, do I actually want any of this on that they have to offer? I don't really think so. I think I'm happy with Arrogance's gear for the moment. Other than him, let's go to Ain next. See if he wants anything. Ooh, you know what I didn't do though? I didn't enhance this stuff first. definitely want to try to enhance some of this before we go to the next thing, which in this case it was just, was it this? No, it wasn't this. It was something, it was a twisted something. Oh, I don't know. I don't know really how to make this easy to find out. So we have the rapidity bangle that needs enhanced. Let's go ahead and enhance that. Alright, so we got the healing effect that's currently at, let's see, it's currently at 18, but we're going to try to get that up some more by enhancing it all the way up. Okay, so the healing effect is 20, the crit rate is 13, and the HP is 575. That's, it's currently equipped on Rex, which seems like probably not the best place, because my understanding is that the healing effect applies to healers specifically. So what if we unequip that from him? Because it feels like we want to probably put that on a healer. Makes the most sense, right? It means also that I didn't go with the right thing for the twisted piece. Let's just go through here and may as well make sure it's all enhanced anyway. It's not, so apparently the healing effect, as mentioned, only applies to healers. It seems like I've got those just kind of spread all over the place instead of on my healers where they ought to be. So it might be a smart idea to go and find them all and put them on healers. Or at least find 3 of them that are on people they shouldn't be on, and put them on healers at the very least. Let's see though. I have a little bit more here to enhance. This one is currently equipped on Voltus. That seems fine. Now what's interesting is, at least one of my healers, her healing is based on her attack rate, I believe. Oh, we just completed another thing accidentally there. That's cool. Let's enhance this. And we're also getting Tales of the Smith points as we're doing this, which will give us some reward. I don't really remember right now what it is, but we'll get some kind of reward for it. It's one of those things that levels up and you just kind of can get stuff at, for each level. Yeah, okay, that's a purple one. We'll go ahead and do it. Some of this stuff is already equipped on other people, and I failed to enhance it first, so there's that to consider. And I've utterly failed. Alright, so this is another one with a healing effect on it. Alright, let us... let's go to the heroes and check out the healer. That's not the healer, this is the healer. Alright, so this is the healer. We'll go to her gear, and first of all, see what she has on. And second of all, see if there's something that she doesn't have on. Okay, this is HP bonus. I think that's to her HP, which is less important than if she's going to be healing someone else. I would want that to be her healing effect on it. And I don't know if any of these things do healing effect or if it's only the jewelry that doesn't. But I'm just kind of looking through. Okay, I'm going to try the jewelry first. I think that's more likely to have it. So this is healing effect of 13. It gives some other bonuses as well, but let's see if we have anything better than 13 on the healing effect. In fact, I think we might can filter it and just look for, um, first of all, we can look for the primary attributes being healing effect. And we've got just this one ring that has that healing effect plus 20. Or it is 20, it's just healing effect 20. The one she currently has on also has a healing effect of 20. So that doesn't seem to be any better. If that's the only one with the primary attribute, then let's check secondary attributes. We'll take this off and then check here for healing effect. All right. And then in that case, let's check this. So the thing that she has on has its primary attribute with a healing effect of 20. The one we would be interested perhaps in adding has only a healing effect of 17, so we don't want that. This one, the healing effect is 13, and that's not as good as hers. So, all right, I'm not thinking that that is useful for her at all. So, okay, with that in mind, let's go back over to Ian with this new, newly fixed up stuff here that's enhanced, and replace the gear. So that was Ain, rather. I said Ian because that's what I was calling him there for a while. Let's try this guy, Cyclone. And then we've got the wolf girl here. Let's see, we've got, I think we're gonna do the Vice girl next. And then, maybe Eye Patch girl. Okay, Dalen. Dalen is somewhere. There's Dalen. Right. Not sure how I feel about that trade-off, but we'll go for it. Borut. We did the Vazra girl. Let's do Boltus next. Yeah, I guess. And then crowd control girl. Mari, maybe? Yeah, Mari. Let's do Mari next. Throw some stuff on these folks. Now, is there anybody I'm missing that I might use? I don't think so. I mean, there's him, but I don't think I'm going to use him in this fight. I'll go ahead and throw stuff on him. And I guess Rex needs some stuff just in case at some point. And throw something more on this healer. No, nothing better. Okay. Alright. So there we go. Good enough, I think. Let's see. Maybe we can eke something else out here. Before we go into the dragon fight. Not really. Not on that. Let's see. Yeah, it's a tiny amount of XP potions that I have available right now. And none of these people, well, okay, we could technically upgrade him, but he's not going to be out in the fight anyway. So, nothing doing there. Let's do the skills. We could upgrade some skills. Let's see, we're trying to do some more damage to the dragon. I wonder where the best placement would be of this stuff. Arrogance obviously first. I don't know that we even have any way. Yeah, we don't have enough for him. We can try Cyclone. Let's see how low he is right now, though. Okay, he's level 40. I haven't worked on him much. It seems like he could do some good work, but I don't think he's there yet. Let's do the wolf. Yeah, but she's more of a... She does poison, and I think she might be more of a alien. I don't know. Let me look at her skills again. We have here Now, of note, I see that when inflicting poison on enemies, magic resistance reduction will also be inflicted. That'll be good because it'll open up the field for all of my magic users, not just her. Deals 100% damage 3 times in total to random enemies within a short time, inflicting 1 stack of poison with each hit. There will only be one enemy, so the enemy will not be all that random. Deals 100% AoE damage at 2 up to 5 enemy targets, and when an enemy inflicted with poison by this hero dies, deal 150 AoE% AoE damage 1 time to up to 8 surrounding enemies. This effect can only be triggered 1 time every 3 seconds. So she would be good in an AoE fight, but not really that good against the dragon. Let's see, this one here may be the next best choice. Shoots 6 waves of arrows, each wave attacking up to 5 enemies and dealing 120% AoE damage. Airborne units take extra damage, so she is an AoEer as well. Deals 100% damage to 1 enemy. Airborne units are prioritized and take an extra hit. And then we have every 8 seconds, the next arrow shot splits. The main arrow deals damage equal to 140% of attack, while each of the side arrows deals 110. Airborne units take extra damage. So, I mean, she's definitely a good one, but she's also definitely an AoEer. So, is she the best in this circumstance? I'm uncertain. How about Eye Patch Girl down here? How does she do? Bombards toward the front, firing 2 waves of bombardment at up to 10 enemies in range, each wave dealing AoE damage equal to 280% attack. Then we have attacks 1 enemy unit, and stores energy from each shot 3 times. Upon the next shot, releases a bursting bullet that guarantees a crit hit and inflicts defense reduction lasting for 10 seconds. You know what? I think that I'm just gonna maybe go with this magic resistance reduction. That seems good. So if we scale her up, though, what would we be going for? Hits of damage plus 1, damage plus 20%, hits of damage plus 1, or damage plus 20%. That's all the way up to 5. This AoE damage just goes up, and then damage goes up on this one as well. Cool and all, but I don't know that it's what I'm looking for. I definitely want more damage output, but really don't think this guy's going to do very good. So I think I won't use him for sure. We're going to go all in on the DPS. Attack increase plus 10%, crit damage increase plus 15%. Well, alright. Can't really decide, so let's just do cycling. We haven't reach promotion grade 5 to enhance something. That seems like a good thing to do. Can we start him up? No, nobody to sacrifice for that. So can't actually promote him and get advantage of all of the skills apparently. Enhance it. Okay, so this is just a 15% chance of dodge anyway. Doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. His level is high enough. He's got a little bit of gear on. I mean, could do. May as well. Let's go ahead. Random upgrade. Go for it. See what we got. Make him a little bit better and maybe worth using, perhaps. Who knows? Alright, so we got that. We can upgrade something first. Why not? Let's go. That's her main physical attack plus proc damage, 5% damage. Seems like a good thing. I will be using both. Okay, let's do Maureen here. Let's go for that. The only thing she's going to be able to upgrade is the artillery strike. Skill damage plus 20%, skill cost minus 60%. So that'll make her go be able to continue doing it again faster and make it do a little bit more damage as well. I do want to skill him up a bit. And considering that nobody else I'm interested in has anything going for them right now, I really may as well go ahead and throw stuff on him. And could promote him? Sure, why not promote him? Skill unlocked, Scorching Hellfire, great. Let's promote him again. Alright, we got some attributes increased and we'll promote him one more time. More attributes increased. Can't be further promoted without a higher star level. Would need to sacrifice somebody to do that. Could probably do that. Do I want to? I don't know. Let's see. Not yet, I think. Skills. Let's see again. What does he do? Yes, I remember now. He kills off things that are lower health more easily. And attacks one target in range, dealing 180% damage every 2 seconds for 15 seconds. So he's got a dot, and otherwise he kills off low power creatures, which has its place, but not right now, I think. So, okay. Go to the guild, because I've got to get this done real quick. Alright. Looks like we have guild members complete raids a total of 250 times in gear raid. Let's claim that. We got 20 diamonds, 150 guild coins, and 100 guild activity tokens. Now, let's go do Drake's Chasm. Let's go to the fight. See what we have here. I would like to try out Cyclone, maybe. Now, I have been throwing this girl in, but I think I'm going to try throwing him in this time. Been doing some decent DPS, all things considered. But I think I'm going to try it like this, and see if we get an assist unit of interest. Alright, we have Regulus from Malboja rather. That's a level 50 defender. We've got Camille from Crix, that is a healer that we already have. We've got Boreas from Lord Sigma. Boreas is a mage, but I think, okay, it activates Eternal Ice Haven. Okay, so it does more damage to things that are, reduces the trigger interval of the next frozen purification by 1 second. For each attack. Yeah, because Eternal Ice Haven says when an ally inflicts freeze on an enemy, deals extra damage ranging from 300 to 900% based on the freeze duration. The damage reaches its maximum efficiency when the freeze duration reaches 3 seconds. This effect has a 1.5 second cooldown. So that does kind of go with our freeze girl, and it's something to think about. But we also have Wrath from Smizzle Be Demented, and Wrath is quite good for DPS. Then we have Nizalt from player 1381086, level 15 mage. During the ultimate, gains infinite magic vials for 15 seconds. Don't know what that means. There's Cerberus. He's not really great for me, I would say. Let's see, we've got Aona, the mage. She is level 23. I think we go with Wrath. I think that's where we're going to go right now. So we're going to go with the level 40 Wrath from Smizzle Big Dominic. We've had good luck with him before. So, give it a go. Let's see. I'm not going to do any playtesting. I'm just going to jump right in with this party, I think. And not not have any healing. We're just gonna try to DPS it down. And we're doing the easy one. We're not gonna beat it because I don't think we quite have enough to do it. But we can do as much as we can do. So let's throw her out. See if we can actually use the brain at all. I'm not sure that we can, but we'll give it a go. Next, let's assume that she's next. Then, probably Ian needs to get out here, or Ain rather. This one is good. We can go this far away. This guy, I'm not familiar with very much. Cyclone. We'll see if he does anything worthwhile. We got Borut over here. And probably I ought to have put somebody else out there instead of somebody. I don't know who. Let's look at the stats. We got Arrogance. Alright, we got Arrogance, Ain, Wrath, Brienne, Phelan, Dalen, Borut, and Cyclone. So far, Cyclone is at the bottom of the defense. I'm thinking I'll pull him out if I need to. If he continues to be at the bottom for much longer, I'm gonna grab him out of there because I need some people who can DPS in. He's not the one, he's not the one. Looks like he's kind of switching off with Dalen at the moment. That's not a good spot for him to be, really. Alright. He's below Borut, so I'm going to pull him out and put in, I think I will put in him for now. Now, Voltus is currently at the bottom because we just stuck him in, but I think he's going to get up pretty quickly into the mix, most likely. So far, for the others, Dalen is at the bottom. That's unsurprising. My experience is that she's not as good as some of the others for this. Let's see here. Do I want to pull her out? I might pull her out and put in Maureen, I think her name is. Arrogance power, but maybe a soul. Well, that's all fine and well. Don't think that's gonna happen. So, I think I'm going to trade out Maureen for that one. I'm not doing particularly well, I would say, this time around. So, Ain, then Arrogance, then Brienne. So I can't believe that Ain is doing so incredibly well. He's above Arrogance at the moment, which is crazy. Wrath is down lower than I expected him to be as well. So I think what's happened is my guys have gotten better, possibly with the gear that I've put on, than I anticipated. So we're doing a lot more DPS than previously. Good. And the fact that two of the fighters are doing more DPS than the marksman, it's kind of crazy. Ain is at the top. The amount of dragon blood that we're getting from this has increased significantly as well, because we're already at 395, and That's, I think, the highest that it's ever been, and that's with a little experimentation there regarding the party. So another 35 seconds left. Not her out for the moment. I'll pull her back as soon as anybody else is ready. Ah, we won't have time for it. So, Arrogance gained and then the end. So we got 478 dragon blood for that. It's pretty good. Let's look at this just out of curiosity. We've got 954,349 damage dealt by Arrogance. So Arrogance ended up being at the top, followed by Ain, followed by Brienne. And then actually the Poison Girl did next. That's pretty good and unexpected for me. In the past, that's not been the situation. So the skier and promotions and all this have definitely made a difference. And then Wrath was actually after that. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. All right. And then, that in mind, I think we will not put probably not put the Cyclone out. Either he's not as good, or perhaps he's just not ready for that kind of battle. So we did almost 16% of its spell. Still not wonderful. Let's fight again and see what we've got in the way of suggestions from friends. We have Iona from Malboja. We've looked at that one before. We've got Xeris from player 136766258. It's a level 50 scale can do or something, it looks like. His ultimate skill is Enslave. Summons 4 souls of the damned and reduces the summon number by 1 with each ultimate cast. A minimum of 1 souls of the damned will be summoned. He's a guy who does good DPS toward the end. Like when he first comes out, he does the most DPS. We could grab him and just have him on reserve for when people start dying. We could throw him out then. He wouldn't be bad as like a replacement guy because again, his stuff has diminishing returns. Putting him in at the beginning would be it's just kind of fruitless. But putting him in near the end would be pretty good. So we got Boreas again from Lord Sigma. We have Nero from player 137577824. He's a level 30 mage. Nero unleashes a power of ashes, or the power of ashes, gaining an additional 60% attack and an extended blast range, and increases the total target's hit at the same time to 10. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. Okay, we've got, this is the healer from we already have her. This is Theowen, the blind archer, it seems. He is level 18. I don't think he's going to help us, unfortunately. Iona from Exodian is also a 23 level. Don't think it's going to help much. We've got Demos. He seems kind of promising. These are the 2 that we'll compare, I think. So let's see what he does. He's a fighter. Increases max HP by 150% and attack defense by 25%. Each basic attack lands 4 consecutive strikes. Effect lasts 20 seconds. Don't know about that. And then we have just another Rex, level 50 Rex. Okay. I think with these, I would go with this one. However, I know that Watcher Cody would like me to check his stuff out. So let's see if we get anything to do this. Alright, we have Rex from AB 2525, level 35. We have Nyx from Malboja. Nyx is an archer, marksman, level 47. And the ultimate is after attacking an enemy, deals AoE damage equal to 60% of attack 3 times for 20 seconds. Then we have Xeris again, we have Boreas again, we have Camille, then we have Nizult again, Aona, Demos, and Rex. So the question is still between it's the Demos and Xeris. I think Xeris is the most obvious one to do. I think, like I said, I think we're going to put him in later in the game. So if we hold him back and bring him in after some other DPS dies, that might be the way to go. Let's go ahead, I think, and try it. I don't want to put the robot out, or the cyclone, I think, at all. So let's just start with let's try Arrogance first, then Ain, I suppose, because those are the top two. Alright, so Arrogance, and then Ain, and the Poison Girl did very well. Then Brienne, then probably, I don't know now, maybe Voltes, Borut, maybe this Ranger, we'll try Crowd Control Mage, and then whoever dies first is going to get replaced by the Scalekin Mage over there. Xeris, perhaps, is the name. It always wants us to tap the camera button. I think it's just reminding me, but it kind of gets in the way of what I'm doing here, actually. What's going on over here? Dunbar is charging power for heavy blow. Break his shield with skills to interrupt. Absolutely, will do. Alright, so Arrogance is followed by Ain, who's followed by Phelan and Brienne. Phelan and Brienne have just switched places. Borut, I said Borut. Borut? I think Borut. Voltus. Really, Voltus is in Diggers for like Borut now. That's Voltus is followed by Maureen and then Mari. So, Voltus is out DPSing Maureen. Maureen is our patch girl, I have discerned. Mari is the water girl. The crowd control girl. I interchanged those names for her. She is, she's one of the other of those, whichever we prefer. So, currently, Arrogance and Ain, I mean, they're gonna be sure. Now, we're in phase 2 right now. I think if it hits phase 4 and these guys, none of them have died, then I'll pull out the mage. I think surely someone will have died by then, but if they haven't, that's the plan. I'll pull out the mage. And I would drop Mari to get the mage out. At this point, it may be the best idea to do so. I should probably go ahead and pull him out now, because we're on phase 3. So we'll use Mari one more time, and then we'll bring her back. I think she's right here. Yes. Bring her back out and put him in the place. And I may have should have already done it. I just wanted to try to get her ultimate again. Where I did. I don't know why. Not like it'll matter that much. But let's pull her out and put in the mage. This mage, that is. That's a lot of damage. With his ultimates. You see, he's already not far behind Mario's damage, and he just got out. But that's because he's, like I said, diminishing returns. He's gonna do pretty well for a little bit, and then start dropping off. He's climbing the ranks. He's already done more than Marine has. Marine's been out the whole time. He's catching up with Guru. We've got that guy down, so let's stick Dalen out. Now we've got Guru available again, so let's stick him out instead. Xeris is catching up with Voltus rather, even though he's, Voltus has been out this whole time. Alright. Mario will do better than the Cyclone will, so she's there for the moment. And the moment is going to be the rest of this fight, because the fight is almost over one way or another. Got one more hit off of Ceres, which is cool. Alright, so we got 481 dragon blood, which is a good little bit, really. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. I think that utilizing the Xeris guy that way was a good idea. He did 361,000 in less than 2 stages worth of damage, so I think that's pretty good. Let's see, so Arrogance topped it, followed by Aang, then Brienne, then Wolf Girl, then Voltus. So, yeah, let's see. Voltus is still doing the same kinds of damage as he was doing, but the other ones are surpassing him. So, he will eventually fall off the board. I imagine. Something for me to think about, and I'm looking at if you were to put a lot of points into. So, all right. Looks like personal contribution was 31.97%. That's pretty good. It's not enough. If we'd gotten in another attack from Bugajoa, it would have made a difference. Didn't look like it. Looks like we missed any attacks from AB 25 today. That's too bad. Would it have made a difference? It always would make a difference, but 26% of a difference, I don't think it would have. Probably, I don't know. I saw they got a legendary earlier, so maybe. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Now, back out of here. And with build quests, we can claim this. 20 build coins, 20 build activity tokens, 5,000 gold. Get out of here, go to the friends thing. Sir Board says, I've added you as a friend, I'm glad to meet you. Pretty sure I've read that before. Maybe there's something more down here that I missed. I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't think any of these people are people from the channel, so alright. Okay, let's see. Friends. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright, let's X off of here. See if there's anything else that I need to. Let's go to events real quick, just in case we need to do something there. Looks like we could do the Engraver's Exhibition. Alright, let's see. We have 5 things on the board right now. There are 12 over here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's recount to make sure I counted these correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So one more ought to be all we need. One more. And then all we do is we swap things around. So things that are not in place need to be in place. So let's move this to there. Confirm that. And then we'll swap this to there. Confirm. And then we'll swap this to there. Confirm. And now we've finished that pattern. Alright. We claim these. You get 100,000 gold, 6 5-star psychic power shards, and 50 diamonds for that. Alright. Now we're on to the next board to clear. We would need 4, 8, 10, 12, 14 on here. So let's go. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're out of stamps for the moment. So that's all we can do about that. We should be able to finish it, here pretty soon, but not today. Zombie Invasion has something going on. Let's click enter. Click on endless stage. I am very tired, however, and I don't want to do a whole other zombie invasion right now. So I don't know why it wanted me to click on it. However, I'm not going to do it right now. Alright, what else? Storyline has a gift. It is Storm Fused. Equip Voltage with any 2 pieces of level 8 gear. Did that so we can claim this. Okay, Hero XP Potion 20k. Alright. So it looks like I've claimed all of these Voltus things for the moment. What is the tap close? Let's go back to the storyline. Storm Fused. Oh, okay, I see. I have to click this. What's it? Congratulations on obtaining the hero skin Lightning Sage. Equipping heroes with skins can change their appearances and skill visual effects on the battlefield. Okay? We have to go click heroes, and then we have to click on Voltus, and then his little shirt there. And it wants us to go to Lightning Sage and equip this. What is this? Oh, we have to click equip. Okay. You've successfully equipped the skin. Give it a try on the battlefield. Alright, so it gave him another arm. Alright. Now, what's this? We claimed 50 diamonds. Very nice. The Lightning Sage. And so, as the dawn breaks, a new tempest emerges in the enigmatic guise of Levine, the Lightning Sage. When the commander first encountered Voltus, he sensed unparalleled energy surging within the elemental's crackling form, yet the identity trapped within remained a mystery, as did the circumstances that led to his pact to abandon this form. The omniscient figure that offered Levine a deal, a path to ascend from his primal form, remained shrouded in secrecy. However, this pact came with a grave cost. In exchange for unwavering loyalty, the lightning elemental would be reborn as a human, bound to accompany the commander on his missions. Deviation from this pact would spell Levine's annihilation. Now his arms crackle with the essence of lightning, his visage a testament to his elemental heritage, and his eyes gleaming with the clarity of a lightning strike. Right, there you go. Now, what's interesting is that in this Lightning Sage form, his attack bonus is plus 0.7%, and his defense is plus 12. So, not bad. I'll take it. It looks like there are other people here on the screen. Okay. So somehow we can get other things obtained from the Shadow in the Castle 2024 event can be obtained from the time-limited event. Well, that was last year. I don't think that's very helpful. Okay, this one has the Serenade of Tides, exclusive skin for Frost Fall sign-in event. Then we have the Shadow's Descent, time limited offer in Skin Shop, and Saint of Sin, available from the time limited event bundle. Alright, cool, cool. So that's where you're getting those kinds of skins. And they all come with some boosts of various kind of stat boosts. Right, there's out of that. With something in storage. Shard. Okay, we can make a 5-star psychic power out of our 5-star psychic power shards now. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Anything else? I think everything else is pretty well good. Oh wait, there's something over here. Achievements. Drip Master 1, own 1 hero skin. So we claim that, and we get 10 achievement points and 1 rare summoning crystal from that. Alright, I think that's that. Let's get out of there. Everything else looks pretty good. Could come here and, let's see, mailbox. The update is complete. Please check and claim the update reward attached to this mail. So let's claim that. 200 diamonds from that. Alright, Players Center. Alright, that opens up another window, and it's a daily lucky bundle. Refreshes at midnight. It's like a little treasure chest on another screen on a browser window. Alright, let's see, what is this? Oh, it's a magnifying glass thing. Not sure what it's all about. I'll not mess with that. Okay. Okay, one more thing about that. That's this trial thing. Alrighty. I don't have anything else I can. Okay, I could go ahead and try to get some more diamonds. Participating in Gear Raid 2 to win trophies and redeem rewards. Look at this. The higher the gear's rarity, the more trophies you receive. Only gear you find in Gear Raid 2 will be counted toward the Oracle's trial trophies. Yeah, so, I could go ahead and do that. But I would just probably do an autoplay of it because there's no reason to do it otherwise. I don't know how far I can get in the next 17 minutes, but I can get further if I do the auto than if I don't. So if I go to this and I do the auto fight, it'll go faster. And I think that's what I'll do. Go ahead and do this. I'll hit max and I'll start. And that way I'll get as far as I get. Before it is 2 in the morning and is therefore a new day according to their stuff here. And then that I think that's when that is over. I don't know. Maybe it goes longer than I think, but I think that might be right. All right. Well, there's again one video. I think I will be taking off. As always, it was a pleasure streaming with all of you. I will be back tomorrow, and hope to see you all then. If you're not following me yet on Twitch or on YouTube, be sure to follow me on those notifications so you can see when I go down. For now, I'm going to sign off and just kind of let these autoplays play themselves out. But, alright, have a good night, everybody. See you later.